Uh, Hello, everyone. I'm super excited to be here for our third edition of WeNaturalists People of Nature Awards. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone joining from different parts of the world. This is one of its kind effort that WeNaturalists has taken to celebrate people of nature, people who have been doing outstanding work in climate action, in SDGs and ESG. And you can, as the wide network that we've built with WeNaturalists, you can see the amount of traction that we've been able to get in last almost 2.5 years of our operations. Uh, I think most importantly, this is a very, very important day, not just because it's the third year of our being in the business, but at the same time, this is our third edition of the awards. And every year, we have been growing in our participation in the way speakers have come forward to grace this particular occasion. And most importantly, the kind of wider network that we've been able to build over a period of 3 years. Uh, I also thank some of our participants, speakers who've come from different parts of the world, uh, from there in the middle of the week to participate in this event. Uh, at the same time, I think it's critical that we also mention some of the key leaders who have helped us, who have mentored us throughout the year. And also, I'd like to mention some of the achievements or some of the discussions that we've been having on the platform and off the platform, and what has made us stronger by the day. 3 years back, we started with a very simple vision of bringing people of nature or the people associated with climate action, SDGs, and ESG together for a common goal. The place where they can collaborate, they can run their businesses, they can run their organizations, CSRs can run their projects across different areas, and also people's ability to earn, learn, and grow. This is not just a social media. That's what we started with. And today, I'm really excited to share with you that we have crossed more than 500,000 people on the platform. They've used WeNaturalist in one form or the other. We've also had more than 2,000 projects getting executed on WeNaturalists across jobs, assignments, events, trainings, expeditions, and of course, fundraisers. This is one of the platform that allows you and it actually empowers you to collaborate with anyone in the world without any discrimination, without any boundaries, without any geography restrictions. And I'm really happy to share with you some of the success stories that have happened or taken place on WeNaturalists. As we move forward, you will see during the day the kind of people that are associated and the kind of stuff that they've been doing on the platform, which is so inspiring for all of us. And we sitting in India, in the city of Mumbai, which is as commercial as possible, but at the same time, we've been able to bring that ethos overall in this space where we all think of climate action and collaborative climate action across the board. Uh, we established WeNaturalists in 2021, early 2021, with a very humble beginning. But as a platform, it has grown tremendously, right from environmentalists to photographers to innovators to educators. We have been the home of action across all these people, right? In addition to that, a lot of organizations have come on board and they have graced, and made us learn so many newer things. We have constantly innovated and provide a wow factor to everyone who uses this particular community or a platform called WeNaturalists. Very recently, and this year has been a commendable one for us when we incorporated some very interesting features, very interesting ways for you to run anything that you are doing in this development sector. Uh, one of the things which is very close to my heart, right, which I always mention in the forums that I have been participating in, is called studios. So WeNaturalists introduced Studio essentially to bring in more and more learning and earning solutions to the patrons and the members of this community, WeNaturalists. Studio enables you to run essentially your own Netflix. You can put your content, you can put it behind the paywall. And the most exciting part is that you can actually get all your money that you earn in your bank account. WeNaturalist doesn't take any cut out of it. We are proud to make a platform in such a way that any earning that gets generated onto the platform is straight away to your bank account. No middlemen, no cuts, nothing. So that's one of the areas that I'm extremely excited about. The second thing that we have recently launched, which again is an important one from where we come from, and the way we have received a lot of feedback from organizations, where you can run your own licensed community, which is where an organization can have a very closed WeNaturalists for their own use, where no one outside will be able to figure out what's happening inside. You can use all the features of WeNaturalists within that particular license, and that's something it's going to give a kind of a feel of your own software or your own community management platform or your own organization build up platform, your own place where you can run your own projects without getting disturbed or by anyone else outside of your own community. So what is all this going to do with climate action, right? All these things are enablers, are the features which empower you to do more and work as a level playing field with the corporates who have enormous resources to develop their own softwares or ERPs or websites and develop their own NGOs, or the CSRs that work around a lot of technology usage. How we are actually enabling NGOs and organizations who cannot afford today to run larger platforms. WeNaturalists is essentially a kind of a tool or a software which is providing them that enablement. So I think this is essentially one of our key achievements this year. We have grown to, as I mentioned earlier, we have grown to more than 500,000 people all around the world. India, because we are based in India, contributes more than 20-25%, and almost 70-35% of the people using WeNaturalists are outside of India, right? Which is a very interesting statistics. WeNaturalists also took a couple of interesting initiatives. One of them, which is extremely close to my heart, is working with a number of children, where we also work with schools to run eco clubs. Using WeNaturalists as a platform, they do a lot of activities here. They build their own communities, and WeNaturalists empowers them with a lot of content using the platform. Now, why is an eco club or this initiative important? Because if you remember, a year back, we had started this initiative called Green Childhood. Our idea was, how do we make environmental learning, not education, environmental learning and awareness as a household? And how do we ensure that it goes to each and every household? Is by taking this particular initiative to each and every child, each and every school, so that it doesn't mean that it's only for the adults. Every child sitting in their house or in the school can think about climate action, because they're with simple measures. And most importantly, are also the entire initiative work towards measuring the impact at the grassroots level. So I think that's where our involvement with children really makes a lot of difference when we talk about climate action. In addition to that, I mean, we have seen in the last 1 year, the amount of adoption that has happened between children on WeNaturalists is outstanding, and really happy to see the amount of work that children are doing. And they're so inspiring. Each and every story is worth telling. Each and every post that comes, and I get so excited to see and share with lots of people around me. So that's one thing that we're super excited about, and the entire organization is working to, strongly fuel that entire initiative by WeNaturalists. And slowly we'll actually reach out to a lot of people overseas, outside of India, to see how we can work with schools in one form or the other. The second initiative that we took with some of our associates and partners is called Climate Kranti, which is essentially in English, if I have to translate that, it would come out to as climate revolution. But how the path that we've chosen for Climate Kranti essentially is eco-entrepreneurship or green entrepreneurship. So we have initiated this particular, content-led and very involved approach towards building green entrepreneurs by approaching colleges. Either they have ideas already existing, where we can train those people and work with them to build those ideas and get them funded, or we train them to become green entrepreneurs over a period of 120-day course, which essentially is all run on WeNaturalists. So there are a couple of interesting areas that have come across where we've got some outstanding response from children and youth who intend to dedicate their life towards the climate action or becoming more greener. And that's where essentially our entire endeavor is going to be to build this community in one form or the other. I think with eco-entrepreneurship or the green entrepreneurship, our target is during this year, we should be able to reach almost 100 green entrepreneurs who are doing something or the other towards carbon footprint and reducing it in one form or the other. So that's what our endeavor would be.